What's up, everybody? It's your guy, Derek 420 Colorado, coming at you live and direct, right here from the Dream Farm Studios. We're bringing to you today, we're giving you a Frosty Rubber Bands drop. Frosty Rubber Bands. We're doing a live drop. So, hopefully one of the moderators will get in here and tag everyone, and hopefully that will work. That would be awesome. There we go. There's Roxanne hitting everybody with the @everyone tag. What's up, folks? Hey, baby, can you do me a favor and go on the website and make sure that the Frosty Rubber Bands are live? What's going on? What's up, Roxanne? Thanks for the everyone tag. What's up, Greg? How y'all doing? What's up, Bill? We're bringing y'all some Frosty Rubber Bands today. Who wants some Frosty Rubber Bands? I do. I know y'all do. Let's talk about a little Frosty Rubber Bands. Derek, how in the hell did you come up with that name? What's wrong? What are you doing over there at the Dream Farm? Are you getting real stoned and just the first 3 random words that come to your mind, that's what you're doing? No. So I generally, in most cases, sometimes, like if a plant's growing, I'll have kind of an idea of what I want to call it based on different traits and different expressions. And then sometimes it's not until I actually get the bud, break it up, get the real true terpene profile that's at the very finished, very last, harvested buds, all that. And that was this was one of those times that I literally, when I was breaking these seeds up, it was strange because it's such a unique smell that what? It's not live. Okay, bring me the computer, please. Hang on, folks. I'm trying to get the minimum. It didn't do the schedule thing, and it's making me very, very angry that it doesn't do that. So let me make sure. Let me get this. Missed schedule. God, that's stupid. Okay, I'm putting it live right now, folks. Putting it live right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and update and publish. Now it should be live. I'm fixing it now. Okay.
Website's the other tab.
Okay, it should be live and ready now. They're live now. They're live. Frosty Rubber Bands. Frosty Rubber Band Man. Wild as the Taliban. Y'all remember that song. So, again, the terpene profile on this was so unique. Whenever I was breaking up the bud, it took me probably 30 or 45 minutes to just sit there racking my brain like, what the hell is this smell? What is this smell? What is it? And then I realized, I was like, shit, this has sweet burnout in it, okay? And so I was like, this is rubber. I'm smelling the rubber, but it was a real unique rubber, okay? It wasn't like the burnout rubber, all right? So it just so happens I have a pack of rubber bands in my drawer. And I was like, I know it. And so as I was running over to the drawer, no, it's not only in the 10-pack. It should be 3-pack, 5-pack, and 10-pack. Shit! Bring me the computer back. It's only showing 10 packs. Let me fix it. Hold on, folks. There's other ones. Hang on. I don't know. Something happened with the scheduling of this product and it didn't do right. So let me fix it. Yeah, hang on. It's coming. I got it. I don't know what the heck that was. Manage stock. Hang on. We're getting it, everybody. For some reason, it didn't save when I wanted it to save. It's been real stupid today. But bear with me, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. And 30 and 100. All right. Ha Mikey Dub said that the Sweetfoot has got his his tent, his room smelling like a locker room. I'm telling you, that was the one, man. That Sweetfoot, I knew it. That was one of those ones. I knew it as soon as I broke it up. I was like, this smells like a foot. Yes, it should. Okay, now it should be. It should be good. We should have rubber band action in 3, 5s, and 10s. Okay, let's search that. Let's go there. Why isn't it searching? Okay, frosted rubber bands. Okay, 3 packs, 5 packs, and 10 packs are now available on the website. Sorry, folks. For some reason, my stupid thing didn't want to act right. Okay, so the terp profile on this. So when as soon as it clicked in my brain, I was like, I know that smell. I know it. And I was running over. I was so excited because I was like, man, this is like one of the most prime examples of something that smells like something else, because you get a lot of strains out there, strawberries and pineapples and all kinds of stuff, and it all smells like weed to me. This, when I went to the drawer, I opened it up and I hit it, I said, oh man. And so I kind of did a little bit of a blind test, because one was in a bag, the other was in a bag, and so I switched them up and closed my eyes. It's the fucking same, folks. It's the same, okay? It is a rubber band smell. It is like you opened up a pack of fresh rubber bands. Now, I'll tell y'all, I have not ever really been a fan of the rubber terps, but this one is such a unique, rubber band with just a slight, tiniest bit of funk on the cannabis versus the actual. Nah, hey Richard, refresh your page, Richard Rowe. Refresh your get out and get back in, or go to from a different device. They're there now. And so whenever I got it, it was just such funk, such uniqueness that I was happy whenever I found the smell and it was able to click in my brain. Because again, how many times have you ever smelled a pack of rubber bands, in your life? It's probably been only a few, if ever. So it was back there, way back right here, I think, is where it was located. And I had to go back from here and bing, find it there. Roxanne, there's still no 3. Hey, refresh y'all's shit. Baby, will you bring me back the laptop? All right, we're gonna get this figured out. Hey, has anybody seen the 3s or 5 packs on there? No, I'm showing 3s, 5s, and 10s. If you might have to, yeah, somebody else already got them. They're there. If it's still showing 10 packs, folks, just refresh your page or get out of your internet browser and get back in, or go from a different device. Your cache just may have that page cached and it only shows 10s, but there are 3s, 5s, and 10s available, okay? Yeah, go back to the home page and then hit it again. Exactly. There you go, Richard. Perfect. Roxanne, just go back to the home page on the Dream Beans site, and then and then go back to the frosted rubber bands. It should. So again, okay. So Tegrity, you got them. Jim, you got them. Okay, cool. All right, they're there, folks. Just it may take a second for your site or your device to refresh. Let's do a dab here first. Let's go on ahead and get a dab done. Let's do that. Get your dabbers ready. Get your dabbers hot. Oh yeah. What the hell are we even smoking on today? I don't know. It's good though. Ocean Beach, I think. Cookies. Ocean Beach. Harmony. Ocean Beach. Yeah. So it's real good. All right. So it should be all good now. Frosted rubber bands on the site, live and direct. And again, if you're a fan of and pride yourself in having stuff that no one else has, if you like to be the guy like I do, who can take pride in the fact and be like, hey, If anybody's like, hey, you got a bowl? Yeah, I got one. I got one you ain't never seen before. Watch this. And then seeing the people's reaction to it. It's better than getting high, in my opinion. I still like getting high, but that's better. It's super rad. Can you see Landis via Harvest Pro? According to the... So this one, Lewis, this one's a pretty even... These are F2s, so it's a pretty even split on the F1s that came out. I'm not 100% sure on the F2. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out as an even, pretty even split, okay? The rubber band smells like rubber bands and tastes like it's got more garlic flavor than a rubber flavor, that's for sure. Funk on the taste. It's not like you're lighting a rubber band on fire and inhaled the smoke. It's just it's one of those rare instances where something doesn't smell like it tastes. Like a durian fruit or something like that that's real funky, but it doesn't really taste like that. And so it's gonna be super rad. Yeah. Oh, shit. Damn, Roxanne, boy, I tell you what. If it wasn't for my head being attached to my body, I'd just forget stuff all the time. I just lose it. We got a couple of new announcements to make. First of all, what Roxanne said. We now have a new Ask the Breeder feature on our website that's super cool. A lot of you folks already know that you can message me at any time. You can make a post. You can send me an email. I'm very accessible. But for the folks that are just getting here for the first time and seeing Dream Beans, I gave them an opportunity and access that all you folks have, which is to reach out directly to me. And so I'm really excited about that. And we've got 2 members of the group that have shown exemplary, I guess, qualifications for what we look for as moderators here at the Dream Bean Support Center. And as our group gets bigger, it's always good to have more people in helping out, approving posts, answering questions, approving new posts, member posts, all that stuff, okay? So, I want to formally announce the addition of 2 new moderators. I want everybody to give a super special shout out to Lakin Griffin and Pedro Suzuki Boy. They're the 2 newest members of the Mod Squad team. They've been around almost since the beginning. And since they joined to the group and got here, they have just been absolutely amazing. Not only in their ability to grow Dream Beans out to an exceptional and top-tier level, but they're always here to help, answer questions, be nice, super helpful, super active in the group. And those are the things that we look for in our moderators, is that folks that are really going to help people and who are genuinely just as enthralled with Dream Beans as all of you are. And I can definitely say Pedro Suzuki Boy and Lakin Griffin are both shining examples of who we like to represent the Dream Bean brand and who we like to get to help all y'all in your posts and any issues or questions that you have. I'm confident in their level of knowledge to be able to hand out advice that is in line with the Dream Beans philosophy of growing. So, if you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can now reach out to Lakin and Pedro Suzuki Boy. Congratulations, y'all. Super excited to have y'all on the team. We'll get together and you'll be with some of the other moderators and get trained up by them. We'll get you some mod packs out and all that good stuff. So, thanks, Roxanne, for reminding me to do that. So, yeah, the Frosted Rubber Bands, guys, it's a killer. If you didn't see the pictures that I posted, it's probably one of the frostiest, densest strains that we've put out. I mean, it's fire, guys. It's I don't know really much more to say about it than it's fire. And the seeds look really good too. When I was breaking it up, I noticed that all these seeds are real healthy, looking super good. I ran it through the seed separator 2 times to make sure that we're getting everybody just real good, super high quality, fat, dark, happy beans. Okay.
I could smell it outside when I came in.
Report from Vanna Wife. She smelled the Frosted Rubber Bands before she opened the door when she walked in early. When she walked in when I was breaking them up,
yeah.
She smelled it before she walked into the door.
Oh yeah, and Marvelous mother-in-law said the same. She was like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh, and it passed the Marvelous Mother-in-law stinky test. She said, "Well, these seeds stink," and so it passed the Marvelous Mother-in-law stinky seed test. So y'all are in for some good ones on this one. Okay. So I tell you what, while we're all sitting here and reveling and chatting and talking, Michael, you're funny. I know I say that. And I'm always trying to up the level of the frostiness, okay? And so this one really and truly is super frosty. He gets it now. He understands. On multiplies 3 okay, yeah. I had a Ask the Breeder chat come through. I'm super excited about that because it just gives me more opportunities to do what I love, which is coming to you folks and talking to anybody that'll listen about growing autoflower pot. I love it. 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 I love growing pot. I love talking about it. I'll do it for the rest of my life. And so I got yet another opportunity and avenue for people to reach out and be able to talk about the wonderful world of growing dream beans autoflowers. Woohoo! So, while we're doing that, while we're chatting, while we're talking, we're going to do a... Corey, what's up, my dude? What's happening? Where's my boy Ralph? Ralphie! What's up, Ralph? Let's do a dab, homie. Let's do it. My friends Corey and Steve are moving to Colorado. They're my friends from Texas. And I love those people to death. They are some of the toppest tier humans you can get on the planet. And her dad likes to do dabs with me. I've never actually met her dad because we actually really got to be good friends during the COVID times. And so I never really got to meet him. And so I found out that Ralph likes to do dabs along with me here on these lives. And that warms my heart. It puts a happy place inside me. So we're going to do this one for Ralph. Yeah, buddy. Let's get those dabbers ready. Let's get those dabbers hot. Let's roll up some joints. Let's load up those bongs and smoke a lot of pot. Oh, he. I had to turn the heater off because this is the Dream Farm studio is also the cold cure hanging storage facility, and so it's always like 50 degrees in here, and so hey Kevin, what's up? Welcome to the Dream Beans family. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Hey, you know what's funny, y'all? I haven't broken out into a sweat or an absolute heat stroke not once since I took off that damn Santa suit. It's amazing. I mean, that thing, I don't know, man. Anybody that's ever done dress up Santa Claus as like a mall Santa, I can't even imagine. Yeah, Stephen Corey, hell yeah, Dunzo, they're doing dabs. So I know right now, I feel it. We're connected interuniversally, doing dabs at the same time. We're fighting the foo at the same time with the dabs. All right. Love those folks. Hey, Steve, look at your DMs. I sent you a super rad, ultra badass combo New Year's resolution that me and you can do, and we're going to do, and it's going to be a thing. Okay, Kevin, Saturday. I've been searching for the most Christmas tree pine final smell for the past 2 years. Well, I've got good news for you. I'm actually working on a strain called the Pine Curtain. The Pine Curtain. What is that, Derek? What the hell is the Pine Curtain? What is that? Well, I was born in Southeast Texas. Okay? Orange, Texas, to be specific. Well, from just north of Orange all the way up to Arkansas, it's the deep east. It's the deep east. It's called the Pine Curtain because there's just so many damn pine trees everywhere. It is a thicket, and it is hundreds of miles long and hundreds of miles wide, and it's just a bunch of pine trees. And so, hearkening back to my days of yore and youthful exuberance playing on the lake shores of Toledo Bend and Hemp Hill, Texas, I decided to make a strain because I remember that smell for the rest of my life. I mean, when you drive up there, it's pine, and it's not like pine saw. See, this is the thing. There's been a difference. There's an evolution, okay? At some point around the year 2004, I don't know when it was, but we saw a deviation from what I referred to as the traditional pine, real pine, to a pine sol terpene profile. It got limonene mixed in there and caryophyllene mixed in with it. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. I know what you're talking about. And I have a cultivar right now I have 2 of them that have been working, and I've crossed them, and I've got it, and it's all pine. It's going to be a good one, and it's going to be the one for the old heads. The true old school folks that really want something that harkens back to the days of yore with the terpene profiles and that nostalgic flavor and taste that you remember, but bringing the modern kick to it. That's what I'm about, and that's kind of what we're doing here in 2024. We're doing 2024, and I don't know, Bane Hunter. I couldn't see what that said. That message. I don't know what it was. I don't know who that asshat was, but it looked like a picture of me. I'm confused. Anyway, so that's what we're doing here in 2024, and it's going to be kind of a mission and kind of what we're doing, for our breeding philosophy, if you will. We're trying to get, because we know that everybody has this preconceived and almost, I don't even really know how to describe it, a misremembered experiences of strains past. Hey, Derek, what the hell are you talking about? All right, I get probably 20% of the messages that I get off the Facebook advertising that I do, and even some of y'all. Derek, you got any land race? You got any of the snoofer boof from 83? Boy, I really had this legendary Ohio Kush. Man, it was in 1998. I really wish I could have that strain. Well, here's what has ultimately happened. That we've seen a progression in the potency of cannabis in a rapid and almost straight line up, okay, since the 70s, all right? That in the 1970s and 1976, the average THC percentages was around 3%. The best you could ever get was around 8. Fast forward to the 80s. Average pot was still around 5 to 6%, okay? The best you could ever get was 10, all right? You're looking at a doubling, all right, from the basic stuff, the average run-of-the-mill stuff, to the best you could get, all right? Then we got into the 90s. We saw Prop 216 in California, 215 in California, really push forward, and that's where we saw the expanse and the real breeding efforts and consorted and controlled environments to get specific traits and increase potency. And so then in the 90s, we got to about 15%, 12 or so percent. The best you could get was 20 to 22. Move on into the 2000s with moving into further legalization that is, and just a better perception across the country, all right? We moved into, realistically 2005-ish is really just when you stop being able to get swag. I just couldn't find it. You could never find it. Everything was kind bud. Okay, kind bud. Went from swag to kind bud. All right. And then 15% to 18% was going to be standard. Now it's 20% is just about standard, about the average. And so what everybody's having is they're thinking back to the legendary skunk of the skunks. I won't use skunk as an example. That's going to be a different, just because of the unique terpene profile. We'll say I don't know, Blue Dream. We'll give Blue Dream, even though that's a more modern strain. I can't even really think of one that's a super skunk. But skunks are different, okay? Skunk is different because it is the terpenes in skunk, and the terpenes in true skunk are going to contribute to the entourage effect, because we're just talking about THC here. We don't even want to get into terpenes when what they were in the 1970s, 80s, and even 90s. Guys, we're talking 1% or less. And the only thing that was ever left over was the caryophyllene. All right, you were never seeing any humulene. You were never seeing any of the limonene, pinene, any of the tetracycline. None of it. You weren't seeing any of them. Okay, they were in such small, minuscule amounts that they just weren't. You couldn't even really taste them or smell them. Everything just smelled like pepper and smelled like swag. Okay, and so what happened? Let's say you've got the Dazed and Confused. All right, man. We got Wooderson here. All right, man. We're going to be smoking a doobie, all right? Picture yourself on the set of Dazed and Confused, okay? You're in 1976 and you're smoking 2%, 3% joints, folks. Some angel from afar comes with some boofer snoof. Man, dude, you got to try this. Holy crap. It is the sense, man, it's going to put you all and boy, you get all excited. All right, man, I'll go ahead and try it. All right. boom, and it puts you into space, and you're like, holy shit. Well, what's happened is that pot was just better than the stuff that you were getting. And so you saw an exponential increase to your THC receptors, to your cannabinoid receptors in your body. You went from going 2% to like 8%. Okay? Y'all do the math and see how many more times that is. And so your body and your body. Look, I just got a message from the Ask the Breeder section. Skunk? ? It's like 20% of the incoming messages that I get. What can you do about these old school strains? And so I really want to start to get on an information blitz and an information campaign that I can guarantee every single person, every 96 people that's watching this video and any of them that watch after this, that I promise you with 100% certainty, if you were able to get that same Boofer Snoof 1976 got you so high you told stories and wrote songs about it, okay? You've been looking for it ever since. If you were to get that today and you're a regular smoker, you'd be so pissed off you'd throw it out the window because it wouldn't work. Because again, your tolerance is built up, and a progression in tolerance over time has actually gotten your body to where that little old 8% ain't gonna do much. So, it was, I've kind of, y'all see me do dabs. Y'all see me do dabs all the time. If you are looking for that experience of getting blasted and blown out of your mind, I suggest looking into concentrates. Doesn't have to be dabs. It can be hash. It can be rosin. There's lots of different, there's bubble hash. There's lots of different kinds of concentrates. I would look into that and use that as an every once in a while treat for yourself to be able to get back to that experience of having an overload of cannabinoids and being able to get really, really high. Okay? It's not that the weed, it's just that everybody collectively has gotten a higher tolerance. Okay? And so my focus and what I really want to do is try to bring back some of those same nostalgic terpene profiles that when you did get them, you remember. Who remembers the Maui Wowie? Okay? That's one that I remember. It smelled completely different. Steve, I love you. You're fucking awesome. Maui Wowie. You knew it. If anybody had any real deal Maui Wowie, boy, that shit smelled different than everything else. It was smoothie, it was flirty, it smelled like a rainbow, god dang it. It was a rainbow smelling weed, and it was fucking great. All right? Acapulco Gold. There you go. You got a hold of some real deal Acapulco Gold today, you'd throw it out the window. It's not good pot. Today, what we have, after 30 years of being able to breed it selectively and get to the best, this is the best pot that we've ever had in the history of humankind. Okay? So, what I want to do is try to bring back those same different, those really old school ones that did hit hard, but it wasn't necessarily just because they're increasing THC. It was the terpenes, folks. We know it's about the terps. All right? And when you could get anything that had a higher level of THC and a higher level of terps, it was going to be an imprint on your mind for years to come to this day. But I can promise you, it's kind of like they say, never meet your heroes, because you'll probably be disappointed. It's the same way with all the Acapulco Golds and the Rainbow Buds and guys, it's not what y'all think, ladies. It's not what you think, I promise. So, but I do understand I know what experience you're looking for, and I get it. I totally understand that folks want that same terpene, man. They want to feel, man, that bud, they want that experience. That's what I'm going for, is to try to recreate and redefine some of those older classic strains and be able to get them in a modern, auto-stable format to be able to bring you folks classic terpene profile strains that have the automatic flowering trait, the day neutral trait. Now, that's a lot. That's a whole lot of work, and I don't think folks understand that how much work actually takes into doing a breeding project and things like that nature. Okay, that it is an exercise in frustration. It's an exercise in diligence and being able to persevere, because genetics is wild, man. No matter how much we really try and focus and do everything right, we can do everything right, and this is still 100% nature's genetic lottery, and it's still at the end of the day up to the universe. And so it's definitely, how long have I been doing? Richard, I have been growing cannabis basically my whole life since I was 13 years old. I was 13 and I grew my first cannabis plant to completion and harvest. Unless I was locked up or in rehab, I've been doing it ever since. So over 25 years. I've been working with autos exclusively for 10 years. I've known this is what I was going to do my whole life. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just kind of been, gollies, y'all can see how much I like talking about it. I mean, this has been what my mind has been doing since I was 12 years old and the first time I ever smoked pot. It was a life-altering experience to a degree that most people can't fathom. So I've been doing it forever. So yeah, that's what I want to do is that, you know, moving forward, especially with the skunk project that we have coming up. We have my boy, Farm Manager River, right now. He just told me right now. I got off the phone with him about 20 minutes ago and before I started this live, and he is down there in the thick of it, folks. He's in the jungle. I mean, he's having to, like, crawl over snakes and boa constrictors and small little pygmy people that are it's wild down there, y'all. This is a jungle, okay? There's, like, undiscovered shit down there, all right? This is where he's hiking through. This is where he's trudging and finding anybody that can hold the secrets of the skunk, because that's where it came from. The Chamula skunk is the original skunk strain that has the most identifiable and unique and recognizable terpene profile on the planet. If you've never had the pleasure, I've only smelled it twice. True skunk, real deal skunk, never forget it. If you ever smell it, it is literally a skunk. And so he's down there trudging through the forest right now. He's getting them. He's got some seeds right now. He's got some. We're going to be doing some cool stuff here moving forward in 2024. So yeah, that's man, that's a pretty good one. Have to run to dinner, but yeah. Thanks, Bane Hunter, Chris Talley. What's up? Let's you know, I just kind of want everybody to kind of embrace the modern times that we live in when it comes to cannabis cultivation and cannabis strains. That you know, I can promise y'all that these are what you want to be smoking. And I'm going to do my best to bring back those, you know, essences and nuances of strains past, but with a modern ability to actually, you know, give you the medicinal or recreational benefits that you're looking for. Okay. The Mantuska Thunderfuck. Oh yeah, that was a funky one. It was a purple sticky punch. I remember. I've had some Manituska, however you say it. Some ATF. That's what we always called it. Alaskan Thunderfuck. Is there a free shipping code? No. Why? Did somebody order a free shipping code? Shouldn't be. Whatever. Monkey Paw. Never heard of that one. And so, yeah, you know, I just kind of wanted to let everybody know and kind of tell everybody, you know, what we're doing and what we're doing moving forward. We're going to be coming at you folks live and direct from the beautiful beaches of Rincon, Puerto Rico, coming up on Tuesday. Mull Rivers? I don't know what the hell that is. All right, Frosty Alaska. Hey, Randy, get with me. Shoot me a DM, man. Anybody that's in Alaska, shoot me a DM, actually. Y'all have a unique opportunity when it comes to day neutral cannabis. I'm not sure exactly where in Alaska you are, but pretty much anywhere is the best place to grow outdoor autos. The further north you get, the better it is. Why? Because I bet you if you ask Randy if he were to go outside at midnight on the summer solstice there wherever he lives in Alaska, he'd get a PPFD reading of about 10 to 12 at the dead middle of the darkest part of midnight, darkest part. That's what these plants were designed to do. They were designed to photosynthesize in low light levels, and they do not require complete darkness in order to carry out all their biological processes. Okay, so yeah, Randy, shoot me a DM. I may throw some extra seeds in there for you to test out for me up there in the great north of Alaska. I've had some folks up there do it and done some light testing and stuff, and I mean it's boy, I tell you what, I'd love to grow me some outdoor autos in Alaska. Fire, it'd be huge. 18 to 20 hours of sunlight a day. Yeah, buddy, give me that. Let's do another dab, folks. What do you think about it? I didn't eat my... Yeah. Still no cigarettes. Almost 3 weeks on no cigarettes. I'm sure y'all can tell by my lack of coughing now with the dabs that it's really setting in. We'll still cough, but we don't have to fight the food no more. Not nearly as hard. I know that's going to put a little tear to Farm Manager River's eyes for almost a whole year. Boy, his favorite activity of the week was watching me almost kill myself by choking on dabs and coughing. But I had to look out for me, because that wasn't good. Did I not bring a freaking dooski in here? Hey, baby. Yes. Vanna Wife is the best. Quick shout out to Vanna Wife, to marvelous mother-in-law, to father-in-law Pat, to my mama, Dream Beans mama, to my stepdad Eddie. All them folks. I love them. Any haze with a real carrot taste? No. I can't say that I've ever run into one with a carrot taste, Richard. But if I do, I'll let you know. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap it up here. For those that are joining late, Frosty Rubber Bands is live now at dreambeans.net. Head over there and grab you a pack. It's going to be banger. It's going to be a good one. It'll snap your head back. It's good. Yeah. The original, I can see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying as far as a carrot taste. I mean, sure. I've got one. I do have some extreme haze terpene profiles for sure. See, I always thought haze tasted more like pine. You know, like pine with a spice, and I guess maybe, now I think about it, maybe a little bit of carrot. So yeah, maybe so. What has the most lemon taste? Lime would have been my lime time. The grapefruit margarita has got lime thyme in it, which has limonene, which is limes, lemons, limes. Very citrusy, very limey. Not necessarily a lemon. I don't, because I've never really thought that. I've never really gotten lemon from Lemon Kush or Lemon Meringue Pie or any of those lemon strains. That's not really ever what I've picked up on, is them being actually smelling like lemons. It was always more lime to me, because then that comes from the limonene. Makes sense. All right, folks. We're going to deuce out. We got to get ready for Puerto Rico. We're headed out tomorrow to go up to Denver and then flying out on Monday. So we will see everybody there on Tuesday at 4:20 Mountain Standard Time. It's still going to be the same time. It's just going to be a different time for me. But 4:20 Mountain Standard Time on Tuesday. We're going to be coming to you live and direct from the beach. So look forward to seeing everybody then. If you haven't, head over to dreambeans.net and grab yourself some Frosty Rubber Bands. All right, bye, folks. We will see y'all later.